Pinworms. Pinworms are tiny worms that cause infections in the intestines. These infections are super common in kids, especially those who go to school. The World Health Organization actually said that around 4 to 28% of children have pinworms. That is around 200 million people all over the world.
So, let me tell you a little story. One sunny afternoon, there was this boy who was happily playing at the playground. He was running around and sliding down again and again with his friends. Then, he touched the slide, which had something he could not see. And guess what? It's pinworm that were left there by dirty hands. And after that, he put his dirty fingers or contaminated fingers in his mouth without even thinking, which was the moment the eggs entered his body, and that was how the infection started. After a few days, something weird started happening every night. His bottom became super itchy, which made him scratch it without knowing what was going on. That was because by that time, the eggs inside him had already hatched. So inside his large intestine, the worms had already grown. They were small, white, and they just stayed there quietly while waiting for the night. Then, once or when night finally came, the female worms started to move. That was the time they came out through his anus so they could lay eggs around his skin. That was the reason why it became really itchy. And since he scratched it again, the eggs got stuck under his nails, which meant he could infect himself again or pass it on to another person or another kids.
But the good thing is, there is a way to stop the cycle. So first, it is a must to wash our hands properly and often, especially after using the toilet and before eating. We also have to keep our nails short and of course, avoid scratching the area that feels itchy. A Scotch tape test is a method to diagnose pinworm infection, wherein the eggs or worms are examined under a microscope to confirm a pinworm infection. And if someone has already a pinworm, they can take medicine to kill the worms, like mebendazole or albendazole.